Friday. It's been
finally
a
warmish. Yes, right?
But we made it to Friday. That is good. So you're back with Coding with Sam. Kim, if you want to explain what this is.
Yeah. I know we have been doing this for a while, so it's easy for us to forget not to introduce what are you watching, what are you showing up for today. But this is Coding with Sam. Sam is here with me. Sam is our sales and marketing manager, came from us with a background of a lot of different things, WordPress experience, learning a lot on the job, but never would call yourself a coder, would not call himself a developer. And we had this idea to start producing content like this, where other non-developers and developers alike can watch someone without a coding background implement customizations to their WordPress site, mostly focused around Paid Memberships Pro, but the steps we follow today can be used for lots of different ways to customize your WordPress site in a safe way that will not result in a white screen of death, result in you having majorly damaging things happen to your live website. So you can feel confident taking the examples we have in our website blog, examples that might get shared with you in our Slack community, or as part of a support ticket or a sales inquiry, and dropping that code in, tweaking the lines that need tweaking, and having a membership site that fits just the way you envisioned it. So Sam pre-picks these recipes. Sam, how do you pick the recipes that go into this event?
I kind of go eeny, meeny, miny, mo based on what's in queue to be updated, because we are actually updating all of these posts just to have a little bit more of an education aspect to them of what filter you're using, what does that filter or hook do, why it's used in the code, before we even really dive into what the code does in itself, just so the people out there who are non-developers can understand a little bit more about what they're changing and why they're changing it. I think that's a really important piece to know what's going on with your site, since you are building everything. So as our support team is updating these blog posts, I kind of just say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'll do that one. I don't really read too much into what I'm doing. That way I kind of come in with a fresh mind about it, just as if you were to read the blog post for the first time. So yeah, and sometimes I just let Christy pick, and I'm just like eyes closed and I don't even know.
That is also a good idea. I'm going to drop a link here quick to our Slack community. Some people here are in that Slack community. Give it some props if you're finding value. And if you're not in it yet, click that link. You need to just become a free member on our website, and then you'll be able to join that space. You had someone actually post a whole blog post about something that the Slack community helped them unblock for their WordPress site, which was really cool, and gave us mad props to the support, other members of the community that are not paid by Paid Memberships Pro that participate and respond there. So Sam does, or Christy shares a link to the recipe that Sam's going to be coding in that community space. And of course, if there's ever a recipe that you're like, I would love to see this demonstrated live, I think we could take that under consideration. So anyway, yada, yada, what are we coding today, Sam?
You want to go ahead and share my screen?
Yep.
We're going to be talking about how you can hide your previous blog content from members who are just now signing up. So this would be a really good use case of, like, maybe you're posting your newsletters as blogs as well, and maybe that previous content just isn't relevant to the new people coming in. So this allows them to say, like, no, you can't access that content because you haven't been here for that long. You only get the content from when you started signing up and forward.
Yeah, I think that use case is perfect. If your content's super timely, like let's say you do recommendations for investing, and all of your content is super timely based on the current economics of that day, something you saw out there, and the goal is that people read these things and take action on them in a short time frame, because that's how investing works. So what would the value be of seeing old content? Maybe there's value in it, or maybe you're just like, you know what, I don't want them to go dig into my backlog, all of my archives. It's not necessary. They just want to start getting value here and not get distracted by this historic years and years of content. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this code recipe, but below the code recipe on the blog post tells us how to customize it. And I think there's going to be some customization to this, at least a little bit. Oh, we're just actually customizing the message that's displayed. Okay. Well, that's easy enough.
This one will be interesting to demo too. You'll have to publish something new on this site. So yeah, we'll see how you demo this.
I did I did. Okay, so I did know that I needed new content because I'm only hiding previous content, and that's what I have on my blog is previous content. So I did have a chat with Claude this morning, and I did get another post for my Coding with Sam site. So I do have that saved as a draft in my WordPress site for me to hit publish after I implement this code. And then I will also check out as a new person. That way we can see that everything else old is hidden, and then I only have access to the one new post. I think that's the order I should go in. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I copied the code. We're going to go into the Snippets plugin. This is Code Snippets by Code Snippets Pro. No affiliation. Just love that it's a safe way to customize your site with these little chunks of code. I'm going to add new. Always title it, hide previous content from members, paste in the code, and yep. Okay. So what this code is basically saying is this will hide old posts from new members. So it checks if they have access and the post of the user. If the post doesn't require membership access, or if it does, checks the membership start date, checks the post date, and then there is a filter message. And then this line here, where it says this content was published before your membership started, is the message that you could customize if you choose to do so. If you notice,
I will say I've also seen people use this where certain tiers of membership include the back catalog. So this is a general guide. If that would sound interesting to you, post in community or reach out in a support ticket. I've seen that where they say like you can only get the new stuff, but people at our ultra premium highest paid tier get everything. So there's all kinds of versions that you can imagine and do.
Yes. The other version of this is almost the opposite. So it's like if a member has an expiration on a paid level and then they downgrade to a free version, they can only see the content from when they ended and backwards, nothing new. So it's like the opposite of this, which is another interesting way to do it. But this is a good starting point for all of those different variations. In our blog post, it does say that the customization line is on line 48, but I did delete an extra line up top because it was started on line 2. So that just shifts it to where this message is on line 47. So just keep an eye out for specifically what you want to customize. That way you're not accidentally changing bits of code that you don't want to change, because that is where it could get scary. I'm going to actually leave the message the way it is, but this is the line that would change if you wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and save and activate this. Now that it's activated, I'm going to go to my posts, and I have the draft, which is what Claude wrote for me this morning. And if I quick edit it, I should be able to say, oh, no, I can't publish it from here. Never mind. I'll edit it and publish. If I was doing this in real life, it would have a featured image and SEO optimization and all of the table of contents, but this is just...
you protected this for a membership level?
I did not actually.
So you don't have like a weird flub where you're like, oh, grr, why didn't this work?
I'll protect it for basic and premium, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so now that this is a new post and protected by membership, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go log out. And I'm going to then sign up we'll do free. Hopefully there's less fields here. Jenny Martinez. I'm beginner. I live in Southside Jacksonville. Oh, that's a user field. I was like, there's no code on this site. I checked that. Okay. Perfect. So I've checked out. So now if I go to the blog, I'm
wondering if it might be down to the minute. So I'm gonna just edit that post. It might be like the calendar day, not the do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll uncover that, but go ahead.
Because I do see all of the options here, but let me click on an older post. This is from 2024 when we started. I can still read this. I shouldn't be able to read it. And this is telling me that membership is required. This content was published before your membership started. Oh,
Okay,
I should have
so
checked out and then started. No, I should have checked out and then posted this blog post.
Oh, because you want to be able to see it?
Yes.
Ah.
That's, well, I mean, it's working.
Change the date.
But the other ones were published before my start date. And
they might not be protected. They might just be
You're probably right on that.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did for my site.
Do you want me to make them? I can lock them down. But yeah, no, I think that it's working. We were supposed to celebrate because you coded. Yeah.
It just confused me because I was thinking
yeah.
I was thinking that I wouldn't see these and then I would see this one.
Ah.
That's the way my brain was thinking about it. But what I should have done is checked out, signed back in as my admin, and then publish my blog post to be able to have access to this one and not have access to the others.
And this would also protect you as admin from seeing them if you had that membership level. So just be aware, everyone watching, that even though you're logged in as an admin and you might assume you have unlimited access to everything, people get caught up in the inverse of that and saying, I'm an admin, but I don't have this membership level. Why can I see this post? It's protected. So Paid Memberships Pro errs on the side of your experience as admin on the front of your site matches that of anyone with a similar membership setup as you. So we do have ways to toggle the view of things, like Sam could demonstrate that view my access.
I was about to, yeah. So this
may or may not work.
Well, you can't see my settings, but right now it's set with view current membership levels. And so this is accurate. I'm not able to see the rest of the post, even though I'm an admin, because this post, I was a member
before.
But if I do with membership access, I should have been able to see it.
I have a feeling this code recipe is going to play wrong with the... I think because this code recipe runs later, I feel like this is going to interfere with that logic. But it will work in sites that are not using the that custom code. But I think that custom code is going to play funny with those kinds of things.
Maybe this won't work. Premium. This is just random Lipso Aurum. No access. With membership access. No. I bet it's that code that's making it funky. Let me turn that code off.
Making it funny. It could be. It could be. Who knows? InstaWP also operates in a unique way with the caching, so it's not a true.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's that recipe.
So this code does work for admins as well.
Yeah.
And it was hiding content from me, even though I was saying I had access to it.
I thought of another way people time-base gate content, and this might also be interesting to you all. They make posts completely public for their first week, 2 weeks, month of being out there on the internet, and then they have logic in place that will automatically lock it down after that period of time. I know I've seen that one on our site too. So if you're thinking of all these different ways that you could play with the periods of membership signing up, or the when the published content's getting published, and how you want to, where you want to draw that paywall line, yeah, reach out. We probably have a tutorial like this, or we can help you get one going for your project, just how you want it to fit.
Yeah, if we don't have one already, we can definitely help you get there for sure.
Yep. All right, Sam's going to show us what else is. I'm the next one on the.
You are the next one. Yeah, so next Thursday, we're with Kim Coleman for an open office hours. She's going to be talking about, you have an idea, but what do you do with that idea? How do you get it started as a membership? How do you get it off the ground? I mean, I have so many ideas for memberships, but I don't do anything with those ideas. I just kind of let them sit in my head. So maybe I'll learn something from this session as well. But this will be really cool, from blank slate to making actual decisions on how your membership is set up, where you're going to set your membership up with Paid Memberships Pro, and just really launching something off of the ground without getting tied up in the nitty-gritty and the dreaming big. Like, let it grow
Still do that
over time.
Yeah, and a lot of that I think, is that emotional attachment to that huge vision that we have, and recognizing that by launching something sooner, that is a piece of that huge vision. It's not saying the vision will never become real. It's just saying that, how can I get something in front of my target audience so that I can start getting feedback from them and create a feedback loop where I can start seeing some success. People are getting value. I'm making an impact in the people that have joined, even at a starter level, or just kind of a, we're going to launch this soon kind of level. And I think those feedback loops are so important to keep you motivated as a person kind of running this all by yourself. In a lot of cases, we do have tons of people that migrate from other platforms who have huge memberships, and they're just choosing our software because they outgrew what they were using previously. They ran into roadblocks they didn't like, and those people are off the ground already. So we serve those people in different ways, but we're here for the person who's just kind of noodling this idea. Maybe you've even tried different softwares before and gotten some progress, and then hit a roadblock and felt like, I have to start from scratch. Now what? So yeah, let's see. How many businesses can we get launched? It's going to be your homework. Thursday night after the event, I want to see some live websites Friday morning. That's too much pressure.
Very intense. No, but what would be cool is, after our Thursday open office hours, come to the community co-working on the 17th at 9:30 Eastern and show us your live sites. That gives you all weekend to build out your idea. And then you can come back to Kim and I and get real-time FaceTime to ask the questions and get more actionable steps. I actually just had a huddle with a member in Slack yesterday that was interested in PM Pro hosting at some point as they are growing their membership. But then the conversation actually switched to sales and marketing advice and how they can market their membership. So, as much as we do the technical and the code, we are also a great knowledge base for things like sales and marketing. So, definitely join that session. You have to be in the Slack to access the Google Meet, where we have this meeting for our Slack community. And I am requiring at least 2 people to RSVP to keep this event on the calendar. Just 2. That's all I need is 2 people.
And you and I don't count
to get it. And yeah, Kim and I don't count because we can talk all day. But with that, the other incentive I have is, if you RSVP, I will email you the Google Meet link. So you do not have to get into the Slack channel again to remember about the event. I will email it to you. So that's another incentive. And then the 20th, we'll be back here for another Coding with Sam.
Nice. Cool. Well, I appreciate you being willing to do these coding sessions, Sam. I know at first it was like, really? I'm going to code? And yeah, now look at you.
It's been really fun. Kim White is asking if she counts. No. PM Pro team members that are on the PM Pro payroll do not count as RSVPs to the community co-working.
But Kim might be there. Then you might have 3 of us to help you. So 2 people from the community, 3 team members, and 1 whole hour. That's pretty cool.
It's very awesome.
All right. We tried to get you to come. Maybe we'll see you there. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in for this. I did put the link to the events calendar so that you can take a look at that. It's a Google Calendar. You might be able to just add it to your own calendars, so these events show up as we add them in the future, because we're going to be planning a whole new quarter of content for you. My dog said she wants to hang out.
If you have ideas for open office hours or Coding with Sam, give us a shout, whether it's in Slack or via our contact page, because I'm always looking for ideas. And I want to know what's going to help you, not what I want to talk about, because I could talk for days.
Yes, me too. All right, we're going to go rest our voices for our next conversation. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
I hope you got some value out of what you just watched. If you're serious about building a profitable membership site, the fastest way to launch or scale is with a premium plan at paidmembershipspro.com. We've made it as affordable as possible to get started. and most people who upgrade stick with us for years. Why? Because they're making money, and we keep delivering expert support, premium add-ons, and a private community of over 1,000 creators building businesses just like yours. Click the link to compare plans or keep learning. We'll see you in the next video.